Hi. My name is JINIL'S. I am an experienced English trainer. This is my new channel, which you may like and subscribe after watching this video completely without skipping it anywhere. Well, many IELTS aspirants contact me for advice. Even today, one of them is expected here soon to have a talk on the IELTS speaking test. He has already registered for the test, so he hasn't got many days left to practice. Let us know more about him once he turns up. Good morning, sir. I am sorry if I kept you waiting. I was trapped in a traffic jam. You are still on time, Mr. John. Please be seated. Let's discuss what we can do about your upcoming speaking test. Thank you, sir. It may take some time because I have got quite a few doubts. You see, this is my third attempt. This time, I should score band 7 in speaking. Let me see what we can do. Please sit down. Okay. I have some problems. In my first two tests, I scored band 6.5. I need band 7.5, or at least band 7 this time. That can be done. Let me ask you a question first so that I can see how you answer. Are you ready? Yes, sir. Please. All right. Do you think rich countries should support poor countries financially? Why or why not? Well, I think rich countries should help poor countries. Yes, they must help. There are so many poor countries in the world. And poor countries sometimes need help to survive. And rich countries, countries like America and Russia can help them financially. Then what can I say? Yes. It is nice if they help poor countries. Then only the poor countries, can meet their requirements. So, that's what I say. All right. It's not bad. You speak almost well enough to score a band 7. Firstly, you spoke at length, I should say. Then, I could not find any grammatical errors in your speech. However, you could use some complex sentences too. I think that's one area you should focus to ensure your band 7. Secondly, I would say your pronunciation is amazing. You may score even band 8 or more in your pronunciation. Really good. Thank you, sir. But, if that's the case, how could I score just 6.5? Yes, I am coming to that point. Your speaking is evaluated in 4 ways. The first criterion is your fluency and coherence. I have nothing much to say about your fluency. Honestly, you deserve at least band 7. But, in coherence, you should improve. I think you should use some connectives and discourse markers when you speak. Connectives and discourse markers? What's that? They are nothing but some linking words or phrases. Now can you ask me the question I have asked you? Let me try, and you may look for the linking words I use. Come on. Ask me. Okay. Well. Let me recollect that question. Yes. Do you think rich countries should help poor countries? Of course, I think it's a good idea. I would say that because it's their moral responsibility to help them. However, I do not recommend financial support every time, because that may not bring in the desired results. On the other hand, they can help them in areas like education, health, infrastructure, or technology. My point is that the help should serve the purpose. Moreover, no country can keep helping others without any limit. Therefore, I would say that the rich countries should help the poor countries in an organized or well-planned manner. Wow! What an answer! How do you manage that? Well, did you notice words like however, moreover, or phrases like on the other hand? Oh, yes. I now understand what you mean by connectives. Those are the linking words. Yes, of course. These words make your speech well connected and easy to follow. So, next time, you should try such words. All right. What are the other things examiners look for if they should give me a band 7? Well, I have told you the first requirement, that is fluency and coherence, which carries 25% of your total score. The second aspect, which carries another 25%, is your grammatical range and accuracy. Oh. So, you mean to say you can score only 25% of your total even if your grammar is perfect, don't you? Exactly. In your case, as I told you, there aren't many errors. But, you should use some complex sentences if you want your examiner to value it. You see, who can't make simple sentences? Yes, you are right. I should learn some complex sentence structures. That would be great. Just learn some conjunctions, and it's done. Okay. What else? The next aspect is your pronunciation. Hopefully, you can score well here. Just try to use flexible pronunciation features. I mean features like silent letters, syllable stress, sentence stress, contractions, and so on. You are already good at that. Thank you, sir. What is the fourth criterion? It is your vocabulary. They call it lexical resources. You should use some idioms in your speech to ensure Band 7. What are they? They are some expressions developed in English over centuries of speaking it. Haven't you heard expressions like crocodile tears, lion's share, on cloud 9, and so on? Oh, yes. We often hear someone using them. But, I thought they are not allowed in a speaking test. Somebody told me you would lose marks if you do. Of course, in your writing test. But in speaking, you must use idioms. Just avoid them in your writing. Alright. So, can I use expressions such as my cup of tea, every Tom and Dick are at the 11th hour? Sure. Just use them appropriately. Similarly, use some less common words too if you can. Your word choice and collocation matter. I understand word choice. But, what do you mean by collocation? Simple. Do you say supply the dinner or serve the dinner? Serve the dinner, of course. Tell the truth or speak the truth. I think both of them are correct. But when you say speak the truth, it collocates better. Similarly, face the challenge, solve the puzzle, mind your words, and so on. This matching of words is what you call collocation. It improves when you practice more. Alright. I feel confident now. Anything else, sir? That's it. Speak at length as you always do. Use some connectives and discourse markers. Make more complex sentences without errors. Then use some idioms and some less common words, minding your collocation. As your pronunciation is good, you can score even Band 8 or more. Thank you very much, sir. This time, I will correct it. My pleasure.